Journey is a unique and very beautiful game developed by Santa Monica Studios and That Game Company. It was originally released for the PS3 in 2012, but now it's finally out on Steam and Epic. The PC version of Journey is published by Annapurna Interactive and is available both on Steam and Epic. It is a bit difficult to describe Journey. It is an adventure game with no combat, no dialogue, and no real fail state even. You're just a rogue traveler on a journey, no pun intended, to reach the peak of a mysterious mountain. Walking, jumping, sliding, gliding, and solving puzzles along the way. You might even meet a stranger to tag along and travel with. Despite being very simple and fairly short, only 2 to 3 hours to beat, Journey accomplishes a lot more than even some full-fledged AAA games that are way more complex and long can. Journey does this using well-designed gameplay and absolutely breathtaking visuals and music. If you ever get into an argument with anyone regarding whether or not video games are art, just make them play Journey, or make them watch it, I guess. The art design and graphics are simple yet gorgeous. You explore sandy deserts, hidden caves, lost cities, and snowy mountains, all designed with a lot of care and attention. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and Journey definitely proves that. Without having a single dialogue, the game entrances you into its world simply through its beautiful visuals and sounds. The world is fantastical, and you play as a mysterious cloaked figure. Yet, the game succeeds in immersing the player into it. The game is so pretty that you just want to explore Journey's world and see what sights it has to behold, despite knowing that there are no upgrades or collectibles hidden in the nooks and crannies. The game uses very nice particle and visual effects to bring life to the game world. The graphics and the effects make the desert areas really feel dusty and hot, while making the snowy areas feel cold and windy. And yes, I am saying that at the risk of sounding cliche. The beautiful music and sound effects complement the game's visuals so very well. The score for Journey was composed by Austin Vintory, and it also was nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Score Soundtrack for Visual Media. The game's sound and score truly does deserve an award. Just have a listen. Journey both on PC and console is truly a visual and aural masterpiece. But it still is a game, and how it plays does matter. Journey's gameplay is very simple, but effective. The gameplay revolves around your magical scarf. The scarf charges up when you come into contact with certain objects and creatures that look like they're shining or made out of fabric similar to your scarf. Your scarf's charge is indicated by glowing runes on it. You can use the charge to jump and glide across the world, and with the help of your magical scarf, you can solve environmental puzzles and progress through the game. You can also collect magical runes that are scattered around the world that extend the length of your scarf, allowing you to jump higher and glide longer. The game's mechanics are very well designed to allow the player to properly interact with the world, yet simple enough to not distract them from enjoying the aesthetics. The gameplay does not have any downtime. You do not stop to collect X amount of random objects or backtrack to complete a puzzle. The game naturally makes you want to stick to the objective, which is to reach the summit of the mysterious mountain, always on the horizon. And yet, at the same time, the game isn't about the end goal. It's about the journey. Wink. you do come across enemies. Giant flying cyclopean robot snake dragon thingies. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's the official terminology. These things will fly around searching an area and attack you if they spot you. If you get hit, your scarf is damaged and you lose a part of it. You can only hide from the giant snake robot monster things and can't fight back, but they are easy to get through and few and far between. You will come across magical scarf creatures though, along your journey, and they will help you get through terrain and reach higher places when you interact with them. You can also chirp to activate certain objects and also to interact with the scarf creatures to boost yourself up. The game also has a pseudo co-op feature that allows you to play alongside a random player online who is in the same area as you. It is fun to travel with someone else, as players can recharge each other's scarves by either just standing close to each other or by chirping at each other. The game naturally encourages players to cooperate with each other, so if you see a rando in your game, you don't have to worry, as highly likely they're just there to help you out, or they'll just do their own thing. You can't grief others if you encounter them, and you can't be griefed by others, so co-op is not something you gotta be scared of. It would have been nice if the game allowed you to play co-op with your friends, as the game does have the feature set of a fun co-op game. Just the option to play with your friends isn't there. You can only play with some random people. The game is truly a masterpiece, and I am glad it finally hit PC. Overall, the PC port is decent. The options menu allows you to select different languages for the text and change a variety of audio and graphics options. The audio options have different volume sliders for different sounds, which is always appreciated, even though the game has no dialogue. The graphics options are decent and give you enough details on what you're actually changing, such as resolution, anti-aliasing, and isotropic filtering, etc. The game supports over 1080p resolution, and I was playing at 2K. I would recommend you to turn off VSync, as it was causing a lot of micro-stuttering and making it hard for me to enjoy the game. My monitor does come with AMD FreeSync, and enabling it did not solve the issue, so it's best if you turn off VSync. The game also has a tendency to crash when you consecutively change resolution options, but other than that, there aren't any game-breaking bugs or crash issues as far as I am aware of. As for accessibility options, the game does not have any colorblind options, but considering the nature of the game, it shouldn't be a big issue. As for subtitles and captions, well, the game has no dialogue, so of course there aren't any of those options. The game performs decently, even at 2K resolution and max graphic settings. Of course, it is a simple game, and I am running it on an AMD 5700 XT Red Devil, so it kinda should. FPS never fell below 60 for me, and stayed at a consistent 70 to 80, or even above. But considering the fact that Journey is a simple game, I would have expected frame rate to be much higher. It is a chill adventure game with pretty visuals, so I suppose texture quality and effects are way more important than FPS. Thankfully, the game does have very good texture quality and effect quality. It is hard to mess up the textures for a game with a simple art style, but unfortunately I have played games that do. Fortunately, Journey is not one of those games. They do not mess up the texture quality. Journey is a fantastic game, and its PC port on Steam is pretty decent. Personally, I think Journey is a must-play for anyone interested in video games or even art in general. Journey is one of those games that prove that video games are more than just microtransaction-ridden dumpster fire that some companies are hell-bent on believing. It is a very chill and relaxing game. So if you want to play a game like that is artistic as heck, then I highly recommend that you try Journey. It is currently available on Steam and Epic for $15 US or $21 Australian or your regional equivalent. Steam sale is going on at the time of recording, so Journey is 25% off. It's only $10 US dollars or 16 Australian dollars or your regional equivalent. So go check it out. Link is available in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed Journey. Leave any suggestions in the comment section, or just feel free to tell me what you think of Journey. Please leave a like if you found the video helpful, and do remember to subscribe, as I will be making more such videos in the future. Also, I made this nice journey traveler art for peeps to use as a profile picture. The Imgur link to the picture is in the description as well, so you can download it if you want to. And, well, good luck and have fun, and see you on the next one.
You're all breathtaking.